I wanted to give y'all like how my 1 month with braces has gone by so far. I think the lighting is like decent. Like it's about to rain soon if you can tell by like the clouds. Okay, I want to give y'all like how 1 month went with braces kind of update type of video. Like if in the beginning, if you saw like the first video, the fun like I first got braces, I was complaining so much about like the pain and everything, but now it's gotten way better. I will say though that like every once in a while, like basically every few days, I'll feel like a tooth or two just hurting. Which I guess means that it's working. It's like the pressure, so it gets hurting. Nothing as bad, like never as bad as like the first time, like the first days. Like I'll just feel pressure randomly, like more sensitivity. I mean, I haven't even noticed like changes in my teeth and even like my bite alignment. I'm gonna start off with the bite alignment. For one thing, when I sleep, I have to be careful of how I sleep because if I sleep and like my cheek is pressed up against a pillar or whatever, I'll wake up to like imprints on the inside of my mouth. I don't know if it's there right now. Let me see. It's not really obvious right now, but like sometimes I wake up and I know that there are like imprints over there. It's like the Black Panther like in their mouth tattoo thing. I have indeed noticed like changes like this gap closing for one. I mean, like, as a person who actually owns a teeth, like I noticed more changes within like family member or friend or whatever. But I've noticed changes like gap closing over here. Another one would be these bottom two teeth, these two. If anything, it widened more, but I think this one feels like it has to get worse before it gets better type of scenario. Because when I noticed it, I was like, I swear the gap between there was not that wide before. So I even looked at like past photos before braces. I'm like, yeah, in fact they widened it more. But it's just a matter of like trusting the process, and then at the end it'll like all be straight and aligned and everything. I will say that I don't obsess as much over like brushing my teeth over after every meal. Like the first week, like shortly after every meal, I was brushing my teeth because food would get stuck in between the brackets, and I wasn't used to like the feeling. Like now, I'm still brushing my teeth. Like maybe I think 3 times would be the least amount of times I brush my teeth in a day. But like, yeah, when I went to my like tightening appointment, the adjustment appointment, that was just like less than 2 weeks ago. When I went there, she said that I brushed my teeth very well. She was like, "Oh, your teeth are very clean. How many times do you brush them in a day?" And I was like, "Oh, 3, 4 times," which is true for the most part. Like I take pride in my teeth cleaning as a potential future dentist. The first few weeks after I brushed my teeth, I like really examine like every tooth to make sure that like I got everything, just in case. Because for one thing, my back teeth are smaller than my front teeth, so like the bracket takes up. It looks like the bracket takes up more space. So like it means that there's like less tooth surface area to clean, I guess, which also makes it harder to clean. But I really checked those like back teeth, like or here, 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 compared to like this one, this one. I definitely do eat the food on like the forbidden list, like the ones where like, oh, you shouldn't eat these because they're gonna break your bracket. So if I've been eating them and I haven't broken a bracket yet, and I hope I don't, not only because like it would make the treatment take longer, but also because like at my place, you have to pay $35 for a broken bracket, and I don't want to do that. Like you're already taking a lot of money. No need to add that to the fee. So we'll say I was a forbidden list. I've eaten bagels, even like a few cashews. There are probably like some more that I'm not even thinking about. I mentioned like eating in public, which for me would basically be eating at work. I was thinking like my first week. Oh, I got a job at Dunkin' recently, so like my first week like working at Dunkin', I was like for sure eating. But then the problem is that like when I get home, because I don't bring my toothbrush with me because I don't want to do like brushing over there. So like when I get home, like there would for sure be like food wedged in between. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to get cavity. So I've definitely reduced like what I eat there and like how much I eat there, so I don't have to deal with like food and wedge between the teeth. Having to take my time to like maneuver and chew that kind of stuff. Before like first week I was going crazy with like the sandwiches, the donuts. Now I mostly just sip on drinks. But the problem is that it takes me like a while to finish a drink. So it basically means I'm just sipping a drink all day for like, hours on end. And that's not good for, teeth for my teeth either. Because the constant exposure to like the sweet or acidic drinks. Oh, the sun is coming back out again. So it looked like it was gonna rain at first, but then like the sun's coming back on like this side, so like holding out starting to hit again. You feel me? Another thing is that I got bite turbos on my upper teeth, the blue stuff, there and there, and they're definitely I barely noticed them now. The first couple of days, I definitely noticed them. They're definitely like really obvious and painful and stuff. Plus, when I bite down, I was used to having like braces in my mouth. Like I bite down normally, like since my teeth were already sensitive from the braces, I bite down on the bite turbo basically, and that would hurt a lot. So it made me have to like change the alignment of my mouth because before I think I would put my teeth together like this, and I can't even completely do it now because like the bite turbo stops me from doing it. Now I kind of have to set my mouth forward or something like this. I mean, the bite issue is still like very much there. You know, after all, we're only like 1 month into what should be like an 18-month treatment. My prediction is that it will indeed take me around like the 18-month mark, like they predicted the amount of time, because I am following like most of the instructions, but not all of them. Because I'll be damned if you tell me that I can't eat like all of these foods for like 1.5 years. Like if I can get away with it, you know, I'll do it. You feel me? Like, you know, gotta test the limits. Like first week, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna follow every single rule, and I'll be out early. Then like a few weeks later, I'm like, yeah, if I can get away with it, I'll like break a bracket or anything. I'm eating it. At my last appointment, I got the color green. I've heard mixed reviews about getting like a dark green, because I've heard that some people say, oh, it looks like there's food stuck in between your teeth. That's the main one that I heard. But my little sister suggested I do green. I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? And it does look good. It looks good, not gonna lie. My next appointment is in July, like middle of July-ish. This one will change the wire. So she told me that she didn't want to change the wire now because she's still waiting for like more of my teeth to rotate. So yeah, next appointment I'm gonna change the wire as well. But this tightening appointment wasn't bad at all. Like afterwards, I didn't even need medicine. It just felt like my teeth were all like one unit, and just like a little bit of like sensitivity slash pressure, but like nothing crazy. Definitely not about like the first time. Like when I first got my braces put on. One more thing I forgot to mention was that like at some point I noticed that like my gums were sore. Not swollen enough like that like on camera I'll notice it, but I don't know. Like when I run my tongue through my brackets, which I like to do like several times a day, and so now I use like to hold my little in my mouth that I just do a little type of thing. Was that I also like feel my gum like I guess like shortly before the bracket on my bottom teeth to be specific, like right around here, like just below the bracket. It wasn't like swollen enough that like was obvious on like camera or even in front of the mirror, it would just be like barely obvious. I wasn't like really concerned, but still like I was hoping like everything was okay, you know? I was like thinking that like, wait, is that a form of like gingivitis or like gum disease or anything, right? 'Cause I heard that like when you have swollen gums, it can be a sign of like, gingivitis or like plaque growing where your gums are. That's why it's swollen. But like all is good. After doctor said that it was good. Also, like, it did go down like after like 2 weeks or something. I also want to say that I've especially noticed like the random teeth hurting or like increased sensitivity like the day after I pushed the limits and ate something on like the forbidden food list. Like me after eating a bagel with like cream cheese or whatever the next day, I'll notice like the increased sensitivity in like a few of my teeth. It's nothing too crazy. Like I don't need medicine. It's just like I notice it. It's like it's working. Okay, I think that's about it. I don't think I forgot. I think I got all of the points I wanted to cover. Like yeah, I definitely would do want to make like more braces content type of video because could be helpful for other people. But yeah, that's all for this video. So thank you for watching. If you watched all the way to the end, and till next time.